All right, it's Wednesday. You know what we do. We take you out to lunch, and we do that courtesy our friends at Kuna Foods. It's the Wednesday drive-thru.
I'll have a double smiley sandwich, curly fries, and a vanilla shake.
Make that two.
That'll be $7.98. Please back up to the window. Thank you.
It's time to sample some local fare.
Smile, you're Mr. Smiley.
What's hot? What's cool? Food for the soul.
Can I give you two guys a friendly piece of advice, okay? Don't ever go up to the drive-thru, okay? Always walk up to the counter.
Have a banana, have a whole bunch. It doesn't matter what you had for lunch. Just eat it.
It's the Wednesday drive-thru with Martin Kilcoyne on the Big 550.
Would you like smiley sauce with that?
KTRS.
And we welcome in Onesto. Onesto Pizza and Trattoria, Southampton neighborhood. They're on Mackland. Celebrating a little more than 5 years now. Started in April of 2008. And joining us in studio, Sally Sharoni, the general manager at Onesto. Sally, welcome. Glad to have you here. Let's tell folks about the history there. It's a great neighborhood location, first of all.
For sure.
Was it a restaurant before that? Because you just see houses, and all of a sudden there's a great restaurant on the corner.
It was a grocery store before that, and I've heard it was a market, and we've had customers come in with pictures. They used to live there, so it's been all kinds of places.
Are there a lot of locals? Because you can literally walk out your front door if you live on Finkman, anywhere on Mackland, the whole neighborhood. It has a real neighborhood feel.
Yeah, the neighborhood supports us for sure. When we first opened, you would see them walking down the street with their strollers, bringing their babies to come eat there. So it's been great.
Can I put you on the spot? Onesto. What does the word Onesto mean?
It means honest in Italian, because we at Onesto believe there's nothing more honest than food.
And pizzas primarily. However, you have a full menu. So when people walk in, primarily, are they ordering pizzas at Onesto?
I'd say it's 50-50. We have a bunch of great pastas and specials that we run as well, that the specials really highlight the farmers market and stuff. So we try and promote those as well.
A lot of your specials depend on what you're able to get from local farmers.
Correct.
I mean, that's a big part of your restaurant, a big mission that you all have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Like right now I've made strawberry sorbet in the last week because strawberries are really in season, or I have mulberry sorbet, or we just try and go with whatever we can find.
And when people walk in, you can sit. There's a little bit of a bar area. There's a nice patio area. Let's walk folks through it who've never been there. I say the Southampton neighborhood. I mentioned Mackland, Finkman. That resonates to some folks, but let's give it a little more of a geographic location for people.
We are a block south of Holly Hills off of Hampton. It's not far from like DeBerg or the Loughborough area, if you know those streets. Kind of.
And Macklin's a pretty main thoroughfare.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
It runs north south. It runs parallel to Hampton, just a little bit east of there. You mentioned working with local farmers. That's something that you guys started from day one?
Yeah, we've been doing it since day one. So we've always been going to the farmers market, building those bridges with those farmers so that we can get their stuff. As you know, we call in on Monday, the pig's killed, and then we get it. You know, that's how much of a connection we have with our farmers.
He's put down. It's not as awful. As
sorry.
Yeah, he happens. You know, he just happened to pass away, and then it worked out well for all of us.
That's exactly what happens. Yeah.
Other than pizzas, and you mentioned daily specials, what do you sell a lot of?
We do great salads. We have great pastas.
I mean, Italian, basically.
Yeah,
the vibe is Italian.
It's mostly Italian. We have sandwiches and stuff too for people that don't want pasta
and
or pizza.
And I remember, did I eat dessert when I've been there a few times?
Oh yeah, I'm actually also the pastry chef.
Oh
yeah, so I brought you some tiramisu and some cookies today.
I was going to lead into what's in the bag, Sally.
Cookies.
Yeah.
Cookies.
I heard you liked cookies.
Yes.
Because one of our guys listens to the show regularly.
An inside scoop.
I brought cookies.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I've been known to. I talk about cookies. I don't really eat that many cookies.
Yeah.
What about your number one pizza? What is the order that people most...
We sell a lot of the Queen Margarita. That's just mozzarella, fresh basil, and olive oil on a pomodoro sauce, which is kind of a chunky tomato sauce. My favorite is the barbecue chicken, which is one of the ones I brought you today. It's great. It has barbecue sauce, bacon, jalapenos, and smoked chicken. It's really awesome.
I don't think you did your menu justice earlier when you were talking about the variety. I mean, I just went online. It is incredible, the different unique items that you have on the menu, the plates, because that's kind of what separates restaurants that are successful nowadays. I mean, like the pastas alone. I mean, what are some of the more popular pastas?
Right now, we have a bow tie pasta with handmade bow tie that we make at the restaurant on our specials that just sells through the roof. And it's a vegetarian dish as well, so that is another reason it's so popular. Or like our penne pasta with shrimp with pesto sauce. People love that one. And pretty much there's not a bad dish on our menu.
And you guys are on the green team, and we don't mean that just with veggies or salad. Recycling, that's something you guys have.
Yeah, we
really
compost,
encouraged.
we recycle, if we can reuse it, we reuse it. Everything, like our to-go containers, are all recyclable or reusable. We don't want any waste if possible.
Our friends at Kuna Foods present the Wednesday drive-thru today featuring Onesto. They're on Mackland in the Southampton neighborhood. Sally Sharoni, our guest, the general manager, and with that last name, you must be Italian. Am I guessing correctly?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I am.
What was your history in the business? Were you always in the restaurant business?
Yeah, I've been in the business probably about 14 years. I worked at the zoo for a long time, helping with their catering. And then this came up, and I was like, great. I started as a line cook, and then I was a prep cook, and then the pastry chef, and now I'm the general manager. So
And look at you now. What about a website or phone number for folks who are interested in venturing your way?
Our website is www.onestopizza.com. And then our phone number is 314-802-8883.
All right, Sally, thanks so much for being here. We look forward.
Thank
We've got
you.
pizza in the bag. And then
Cookies.
that means nobody else can have the cookies. Somebody said Martin wants cookies.
There's tiramisu in there, too.
Oh, what? Okay, I'll share my cookies if you guys share your tiramisu.
Okay, deal.
Hey, Sally, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.